Hi, gang. It's Karen, and thank you for joining me here, either live or watching this on a rerun or a recording. Pardon me, I just got in, and I want to talk today about the fear of focus. It's a biggie, by the way. It operates a lot more than what you probably understand or have been aware of. And what happens is all of Neville's teachings is training you to focus and to hone your skills, your imagination, and your five senses onto an imaginal act, participating in the imaginal act. Hi, Juanita, honey. Inside the vision, inside what is playing out in your head, you participate. Hi, Kel, and you become part of that scene. You use all your five senses. You hear someone say congratulations. You smell the beautiful raindrops of California. You taste the wonderfully prepared meal. You feel a person's hand. And so all of that is for focus. A lot of people have problems with focus. I used to myself, and I'm going to tell you why. We have a fear of focus. Okay. We can intellectually go through all of this stuff that Neville teaches us, but it doesn't pan out to 3D because we need the emotions behind what we desire to fuel the vision into manifested form. We leave the form alone, but we give birth to it. We launch it with the passion inside of us. Don't fuck, okay? That takes away all of that passion and you just shoot blanks, okay? Allow that passion to come up and don't mess with it. Channel it through the chakras into the imaginal scene that you have, and it gives birth. Believe me, it does. Kelly, thank you, honey. Got some new rings. This one came from a store in Mount Shasta. It's a smoky topaz. Um, and I've got bracelets on and this on, and I'm all glammed up. Knees are new. So, going back to fear of focus, I'm going to tell you that when you're focused, when you are truly focused, nothing can stop you. You are a force that has merged with the power of the universe, and nothing can get you off track. I feel that in my life more and more and more. Now, one of the major issues I had last year, I had focus. I walked down the streets of Boise, Idaho, downtown. I was focused. Everybody. It was like Moses parting the sea of people. And I went into a restaurant that I didn't know didn't serve lunch. And I was there to get a gift card for friends of mine to pay him back for his time. He's $500 an hour attorney. He gave me 15 minutes of his time. So I wanted to pay him back. And I thought that was the best way. And so the woman who was there on the other side of the door, unlocked door to the restaurant that was not open for lunch, only for dinner. She said, "Hi, how are you?" And I said, "Hi. Gosh, no people? Oh, no, we're only open for dinner." And I said, "Well, gee, huh, it's lunch and you're here." She said, "Yeah, I was probably here. Well, I took the place of somebody else. They were sick, and I decided to come in early. I guess just simply to meet with you. God is my witness." And so I asked her for a gift card, and I gave her a $20 tip. Okay. And made her day, made my day, walked back to the car, got in, and took off. That's focus. The waters part because of you. The waters of emotion, the waters of people, the sea of people. When I was in California last week, up to yesterday, I focused on the weather. And people were so worried about Karen being swept away by the floods. Well, there were no floods around me, guys. Everything was fine. I am the storm, but the storm was totally fine around me, except when I was in bed. And then it would rain and the wind would howl and the trees would sway and it was wonderful. And I had a great time in the midst of the storm. When I woke up, went outside, it's fine. No problems. That's focus, okay? And that's what you're capable of doing. You cannot be afraid of focus, though. Now, the reason you are is because you have a problem believing that you embody the force of God and you can channel it to have a life filled with manifested form and heartfelt interactions that are not because of your ego, but because you're here to do all of that as a way of being a light shower to people who are waking up to their empowerment. And empowerment is not getting, by the way. Empowerment is purification of the dichotomy in our minds, heaven and hell. God's voice that speaks quietly within us, below the raucous shrieking of the devil, within the old man, the ego, the lies of the serpent, however you want to phrase it. It is evil shouting at you. Why does it shout? Because it isn't it wouldn't be believed unless it was making all this shrieking, okay? And so we are terrified of being who we really are in this 3D reality. And it does take purification because when you manifest, it's at the end of it's at the end. Thanks, Juanita. It is at the end of the bridge of incidents. And that ending, by the way, is a new beginning to another bridge. And when you cross the bridge of incidents, what happens because of your focus? Challenges come up, disturbances come up, the past comes up. People come and they try to knock you off. Meanwhile, you have the other side cheering you on, saying, Karen, you can do it. You can do it, honey. You can do it. You don't have to know all of the details, but you can do it. And so we are literally walking this tightrope sometimes, blindfolded, with the sea of discontent below us. But focus will get us across that to the other side, and we can again be on sure footing and the path to what we want. Even having manifesting what we exactly want brings up the response of the ego. So what do? You stay focused. You stop being afraid of who you are. Fear focus is what everybody suffers from, which is why they don't manifest consistently. I mean, you lose a key, you can find a key. There's no emotional situation about that. Okay. And it's easy to do. Presto changeo, there's the key. Okay. Magic wand. All of a sudden it's back in the pocket where you searched 3 times and it wasn't there. Now it's there. Whoop-de-doo. Yay. You manifested. But when it comes to the perfect job, the perfect house, moving across country and having a new life, anything that generates the raucous shrieking of the ego. Oh my God, that's what you're in this for, babies. Truly, you are in for the battle of the lifetime. Hi, Janet. Juanita's here. Kelly's here. Christiana. Hi, honey. Narcissistic abuse expert. You certainly are. Kelly, hi. Danette, hi. Janet Lindsay, hi. And so what I'm saying here is that you got to hang on. You've got to focus when you're afraid of focus. And you've got to let the mind focus on being in the state of the wish fulfilled and engaged in a vision where all the five senses are involved. And that will generate passion. Hi, Kim. That will generate passion and allow that passion to come up and direct it out towards the desired state. Give birth to your vision and allow it to manifest in form perfectly. That is not what you get involved in. Okay. When I was in that example, going and getting a gift card for Chris's consult in the parking lot of his law firm, um, he he was wonderful. Usually is. And he's such a good person and a good man. He stands solid behind his wife or beside his wife. And I was involved with somebody who didn't necessarily know how to do that. And I was determined that I was going to play this relationship out, and I did. Because I didn't flinch, I ended up not getting that relationship, but getting much more, much more. And so if you think that you're afraid of being focused because what if it doesn't manifest? It might not. It might not. I'm not going to guarantee that the man you have obsessed over is going to want to come and be in your bed in a week because you took 7 days of a course with me. That's bullshit. Anyone who tells you that, just have them talk to the hand and the finger and leave as fast as you can. No one who is credible will tell you that. No one who's credible. And there's a lot of lunatics saying that they're coaches, and they really are not. Okay? I am. So, what I was going to say is you don't know how your state is going to manifest. Isn't that exciting? It's going to manifest perfectly for you. It's going to contain all of you, not just those thoughts that you are aware of. And so once you manifest in form, it's the content of your consciousness. And there's layers to it. Unwrap it. Okay. Be appreciative. Unwrap it one level at a time and see what's there. You may be upset because there's something there that you didn't expect. You might get the relationship, but guess what? He's still hanging on to an old relationship. Well, take a look. What are you still hanging on to? Okay. So, fear of focus. If you're not getting anywhere in your life, it's because of fear of focus. Because you are afraid of getting it. That you are terribly afraid of the power that you wield in your wand. You'll certainly come to bat for a loved one and get their life rearranged and according to you and make everything all lovely again for them because you love them. No, it's not because you love them. It's because it's so easy to rearrange somebody else's life. Okay? Believe me, being a savior to somebody else is not positive, guys. It really is not. And so, for all of those saviors that I'm talking to, I can see a couple of them. Knock it off. Okay. Focus on your own life. Stop trying to change other people. Okay. That's not your role. Be the change you wish to have. And to do that, you must get over your fear of focus. Now, I am having a Zoom this coming Saturday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's about the 7 deadly sins of manifesting. I'd like all of you there. The cost is $25. Contact me via Messenger for my payment details, and I'd be happy to have you join me on that Zoom. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I've got to eat dinner, and I've got some things to do tonight, and I love all of you. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you on the Zoom. If not, I'll see you on the next live on Sunday. Bye for now.